So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hocus for Fifth Rabbit Hole, man. Listen, I wanted to touch on this story because I wanted to do this video because there's an elephant in the room that nobody really wants to talk about. We coming into the 50th year of hip hop, which is this year. And, you know, Africa Bambatta is the founder, is the godfather of hip hop. Now, there's been claims allegedly that he molested people. And Hassan Campbell, as we know, is one of the most popular, famous people that has came out and said that he molested him. But the fact that a lot of you guys don't like Hassan Campbell, y'all dismiss these allegations altogether. Now, let me say something, right? Hassan Campbell is not the only person that I know personally that alleged that Africa Bambatta did this to them. I will not tell no one else's story or disrespect or insinuate or put a name out there, anything like that. And I hope, I pray that the brother or brothers see this and be like, you know what, it's time to come out. Because this is not about Hassan Campbell. And I know what a lot of y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna get in the comment section. A bunch of YouTubers gonna take this video and go create something and say, oh, look at Hocus taking up for Hassan. Look at this. It's not about Hassan Campbell. In the rabbit hole, this is what we do. We expose pedos. This is what we do in the rabbit hole. I've been doing this. It's not my first time talking about this situation, but it seems like nobody else want to talk about it. And the thing that really made me want to do this video is I never heard KRS-One say what he said, and I seen Hassan play the audio the other day. I'm like, wow, he just totally, he said Bambatta is untouchable. He said if you don't like Bambatta, then you should just quit hip hop. What? If you have a problem with Bambatta, quit hip hop. Even if he did, these allegations are true. The teacher KRS-One, I got mad respect for you, mad love for you, because you're a legend from the city, from my borough, from the Bronx. You paved the way for dudes like me. But that statement wasn't it. And I'm gonna let y'all hear it for yourselves.
When I exposed Africa Bambatta, Mr. Vaseline, when I exposed him, KRS-One came out and sat on this woman's couch after he told the world, no matter what, we must stand by. I don't care what Africa Bambatta did. We must stand by Africa Bambatta and make him infallible. No matter what, we have to protect him. I don't care what he did to the victims. Now you just listen to KRS-One. Just called me an FBI.
And isn't part of being human, being humane to those who have the courage to step forward into an enormous arena?
No, these people work for the FBI. First of all, you're talking about the person who invented hip-hop, not participated in it.
So?
There was no hip-hop before Africa Bambatta. Let's start there. So anyone who has a problem with Africa Bambatta should quit hip-hop.
No one's untouchable.
No, let's learn. We have to learn that. No, we have to learn that. No, our leadership has to be untouchable, or they're not leaders.
I'm sorry, I don't like that. I don't like that. That doesn't sit right with me. You know, he's saying quit hip hop. So let's just forget about, you know, the people that this man allegedly touched. Let me say something, right? Can we please do this for you Hassan Campbell haters? This is not about that. This is not even about Hassan Campbell. If the founder of hip hop is a child molester, if he's a child molester, right? I'm gonna say if. Then what does that say about hip hop and the creation of hip hop? It was created in the under the guise of a child molester. What does that make it any different than any other industry than Disney? We know about the Disney kids and what happened to the Disney kids and you know the MK Ultra programming that they go through, and you know allegedly the molestation that they go through in Disney. What the fuck is hip hop any different? Because it's us, because it's black people, and young black people get to come up out of hip hop and get millions of dollars and come up out of poverty. Not all of us, just some of us, just a few. And we supposed to be like, yeah, there's another black person that made it. I love hip hop. I love music. I love the culture. But if the founding father who created hip hop is a child molester and not held accountable, what does that say about us, the rest of us, for not holding him accountable? If hip hop was created by a child molester, please, I'm gonna ask y'all one more time. Take Hassan Campbell out the picture. Take Hassan Campbell. There's many more victims. I know Haas is irate. He's erratic, and he wear his emotions on his sleeve, and he say things sometimes that's real foul, and you know y'all don't like him for that or whatever. However y'all feel about the man, leave that shit out of this conversation, man. There's many victims who are alleging that Africa Bambatta molested them. And I know some personally. I'm from Castle Hill Projects, the home of hip hop. Old enough to know what was going on. I was in the street. So I say that to say he is not our leader. He's not my leader. He is touchable. He's not untouchable. I don't care what KRS-One says. And I'm not talking about physically harming him because that's not what we're talking about here. Meaning that the weight of the hip-hop community need to come down on his fucking shoulders. If he did this to these little boys. Y'all letting y'all hatred for one man. Even if, I don't hate Hassan Campbell, whatever. Y'all letting y'all dislike for one man, Hassan Campbell. Blind y'all from what this guy allegedly did. It's a lot of allegations, man. You ever seen a grown man cry? Have you ever seen a grown man cry because another grown man touched him when he was a kid and he reliving that in his mind, but now he's an adult and he know it's wrong, but he probably didn't understand it was wrong then? You ever seen that? In closing, man, I just want to say Hocus for Fifth and the rabbit hole. We stand with Hassan Campbell and all the victims who alleges that Africa Bambatta molested them, and hope that they see justice in by any means necessary. And I'm all for this.
I'm from Castle Hill, I'm from Soundsview. I'm from Castle Hill, I'm from Soundsview. I'm from Castle Hill, I'm from Soundsview. Before rap, I ain't never heard about you.